Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today in this lecture I will discuss Hajj and the benefits of Hajj and how to perform Hajj. The performance of a Hajj, the pilgrimage to the Kaaba in Mecca, is the fifth pillar of Islam. It is obligatory for every Muslim once in his or on her lifetime who is physically, mentally and financially able to perform Hajj. The merit of Hajj is that through it one becomes reborn. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever performs the pilgrimage and does not behave in an obscene manner, nor acts sinfully, will return as innocent as the day he was born." Performing the Hajj is very beneficial. In the greatest annual convention ever made, over 1 million Muslims from all over the world came to Mecca for the pilgrimage. Everywhere they learn more about each other, consult each other, discuss how to solve their problems and improve their economic, political and social relations. Hajj demonstrates the universality of Islam and the equality and brotherhood among the Muslims of different races, nationalities and social status wear the same ihram clothes and perform the same rituals. Hajj trains Muslims to be patient and to endure the hardship of traveling and the performance of the pilgrimage as they confirm their dedication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some people become ill during a long journey. While performing the pilgrimage, they can be pushed and jostled in the crowd. Their feet trampled and their bodies bruised, but they seem to be patient and tolerant. Hajj is an opportunity for Muslims to see many historical places that provide strength in their faith. The Grand Masjid and the Kaaba in Mecca and the Prophet's Masjid and his tomb in Medina. During the pilgrimage, a visit to Medina is recommended to pay respect to Prophet ﷺ, the greatest teacher ever known. Other places to visit are Mount Uhud and the tomb of Hamza radhiyallahu ta'ala anha, the uncle of prophets who fell as a martyr defending Islam in the Battle of Uhud. Hajj commemorates the divine rituals observed by Holy Prophet Ibrahim salam and his son Prophet Ismail salam. The Tawaf commemorates the building of the Kaaba, Prophet Ibrahim and the Prophet Ismail. The Sa'i, walking briskly 7 times between the Safa and the Marwa. The search by Hajra, the Prophet, wife of Hazrat Ibrahim salam, for water for her son Hazrat Ismail salam. The 3 stone built pillars at Mina, which stand as a symbol of Shaitan, are known as the Jamrat. Stoning the Jamrat, the stoning the Shaitan by Prophet Ibrahim salam. Shaitan appeared to him in the 3 places where the Jamrat are now located and tried to persuade him to disobey Allah's order to sacrifice his son Hazrat Ismail salam. Finally, Hajj is a reminder of the grand assembly on the day of judgment. On that day, we all wait for the final trial by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where no sin is unrecorded. The white clothes worn by the pilgrims remind us of our shrouds of sin and goodness. Hajj literally means to set out for a definite objective. To Muslim, it means to set out for the Kaaba and to fulfill the pilgrimage rites. The time for the Hajj is in the month of Zul Hijjah, although one may come 2 months earlier in the month of Shawwal and Zulqa'dah. The ruling of Hajj. Hajj is obligatory once in a lifetime for every adult Muslim when number 1, he is mentally and physically healthy. Number 2, he can afford the expenses of Hajj. Number 3, he can afford the expenses of supporting the family he left behind during his pilgrimage. Number 4, the trip is safe. Number 5, the Muslim woman is accompanied by her husband or her mahram. What is mahram? A close male relative whom she cannot marry, like a father, uncle, brother or son. Rules, arkan of Hajj. There are 4 rules of Hajj. If any of them is not fulfilled by the pilgrims, his worship is in vain, and he must do the Hajj again the following year. These 4 pillars are ihram. Ihram is to take off the usual clothes and put on 2 seamless sheets or towels. One is folded around the bottom half of the body, the other is put on the neck and shoulder to cover the upper part of the body. This indicates the pilgrim's intention to enter the Holy Land. Number 2, Wukuf. Wukuf means staying at Arafat. Arafah is an open site about 21 km east of Makkah. Every pilgrim must be there on the 9th of Zul Hajj during the day between afternoon and sunset, and spend his time praying, reciting talbiyah and other prayers. Wukuf and at Arafah is the most important rite of Hajj. The Prophet ﷺ said, Hajj is wukuf at Arafah. Number 3, Tawaf. To circle the Kaaba 7 times, starting and ending at the corner of the black stone of the Kaaba. Each of the 7 rounds, in Arabic called short plural ashwat, is stated by kissing the black stone, if possible, otherwise by pointing at with open palm raised towards the point of the stone. After the 7th round, a 2 rakah prayer is to be performed. The Kaaba should be on the left side during Tawaf. Sa'i, to walk briskly 7 times between the cliffs of Safa and Marwa. The walk should start at Safa. Arriving at Marwa is one run and going back to Safa is another run. The last run ends at Marwa. Pilgrims who happen to be sick or cannot endure walking or running can hire a wheelchair. The distance between Safa and Marwa is about 400 meters. This is the end of my lecture. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah.